Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and or others. It is Rabbit here, and we have some Ghost. Hopefully at the end of it. Getting real fucking tired of this game.
No.
What the fuck? Hello. Okay, strange. So, a small thing about game design. Yes, I still haven't gotten past this boss. Small thing about game design. Generally, if you are reliant on padding to act as your... Ow. Generally, if you're reliant on padding in order to increase your game... Probably could have helped if I would have dodged those. If you're reliant on padding in order to fill out your game length so you can put, it's a 6-hour game on your little box, which is kind of pitiful. But you get the point. You should have a look at your game. I jumped right into that. Because this game is suffering from some major padding issues. In fact, it's actually been compared to a teenage girl's bra in terms of padding. Which, I jumped into it again, which I actually find pretty apt, to be entirely honest, as... Well, we went through the same gameplay thing about 3 times now, and... It's unfortunately been the same experience both times. Also, this boss is kind of bullshit. Just the fact that I have to continue using these same characters with hamstrung movement is... with hamstrung movement for no discernible reason is ridiculous. Like, they should let me use Ghost on a boss. I'd rather not have to start this over. Says that immediately gets fucked up. So anyway, as I was saying, I'd rather not have to start this over because this boss takes fucking forever. Because... And I rolled right into it. Because of both, 2 things. 1, hamstrung movement. 2, hamstrung weaponry. If I had my laser, I could fuck this boss up. The reason I'm having so many difficulties is because I am forced into an unfamiliar weapon set with hamstrung movement capabilities and hamstrung weapon capabilities. And some could argue that that is inherently good game design, just because it forces the player to use things they're unfamiliar with. I could also argue that that is bullshit, as there is no reason why I can't use my normal gear. I mean, story-wise, yeah, story-wise, it makes sense. However, there is also story-wise no precedent for it. And while if there was a thing where we were pretty regularly traveling back and forth between Earth and Nakamura, please no. You have to go through that when he's throwing shots at you. I find this suspect. And another thing, while I get that they had to make it harder, having a player use both unfamiliar techniques and unfamiliar movement capabilities, while also giving the enemy that they're having to fight a shield mechanic. Please no. I'm not happy with this. Probably would have had it better if I'd have just stood still and rolled. But anyway, yeah, forcing a player to use what is both an unfamiliar combat set, in addition to giving the enemies a shield, is, I'm sure you will find, pretty fucking ridiculous. Oh hey. As I would have less issue with this if it were simply a matter of just plus the insta-kill on that. Assault is real, my friends. I would have less issue with this if they didn't give the boss a shield, because that requires you to get right underneath it. While the caveat could be, well, that makes the fight too easy. This is just padding. It shouldn't be that fucking hard. Like, this segment of the game was not actually required. That one was partially me, I'll say that. The fact that this segment is partially padding, and this is probably the end, or towards the end at least. There's probably this boss and then immediately another boss following it. Just punch it in the face. That shield mechanic, though. And of course, if you roll too quickly on that, ha! Of course, if you roll too quickly on that, it'll get momentum and it'll still squish you. And there's more fucking puzzles. Isn't that just fucking lovely? More fucking puzzles. Hooray! Plus, I'm not getting anything from that boss. This entire segment was completely pointless. If they'd have given you, like, a skill, at least a skill point, I would be less fucking salty. Oh, hi, Jacker, you fucking fat ass.
Chief. Or should I say, Jacker?
Ghost?
Surprise! How have you been?
Did you come to kill me?
That's an interesting way of saying hello, it's good to see you again.
Tell Victor I have information. If something happens to me, he'll regret it.
Victor isn't my boss anymore. Jacker, I'm here to take you home.
What? I thought you...
Logan is waiting for us outside.
Bugan? Is here?
How much you wanna bet we're gonna have to get this fat ass back out to the car?
Nakamura is coming for you. We have to leave before they arrive.
Man, it's good having you back.
I can't believe Victor would go that far. Kidnapping me? After we're done with Nakamura, he's gonna pay.
Oh, for fuck's
This
sake.
is getting too dangerous. Maybe we should quit while we're ahead.
Bugan, we are so close to reaching our goal. We can't quit now.
And what if something like this happens again? We were lucky to have Ghost around. But what if Victor targets us again?
That reminds me. How did you convince Ghost to save me?
That's the weirdest thing. She was the one that did everything. I was terrified and didn't know what to do. She figured it was Victor who was responsible, so she made a plan and broke in to rescue you. I just drove. Seems like a computer just disobeyed its boss to save your skin.
No. What if this rescue was just a trick to earn my trust? What if Victor planned the kidnapping and the rescue?
What? But
Why else would Ghost have saved me? Where's the logic in betraying a boss to protect a client? Maybe Ghost was pretending to help us. Maybe Victor wants something from the Nakamura space station.
Jesus, I can't imagine a person being more paranoid.
Victor's twisted and cunning. We can't underestimate him.
Says the fat ass.
Just talk to Ghost before assuming the worst.
Hi, Ghost. Thanks for helping, well, for rescuing me. Ugin tells me you were the one that did everything.
You're welcome. But don't believe everything. You know he tends to exaggerate.
Yeah, I know. Ghost, you know that Victor won't be happy about this, right? I mean, you're going to be in serious trouble. A normal boss would fire you, but Victor's hardly normal.
Yes, I'm aware. I know perfectly what I did.
Then why did you go against his orders? He's your boss. I'm just a customer. And recently I've been somewhat harsh. You could have just left me there. You didn't gain anything by letting me.
Oh shit. The audio dropped out. Fuck. I was checking if it was still recording. I'm sorry.
Everything felt like a game. Other jobs were boring in comparison. It's not like other people actually talk to me. Ghost, your task is to steal that microchip. Contact us when the mission is complete. Ghost, disable the generator and report back. Every mission was just a distraction to keep me from thinking about how boring the next mission would be. But you two treated me like a normal person. It felt like this mission really mattered. Like it was going to actually change my clients' lives. Especially Bugin. It meant a lot to me when he told stories. Like when you two met for the first time. It was so funny. He was trusting me with his personal life. No one had done that before. So I was happy working for you. But when I started closing those valves in the labs, I started to feel strange. A torrent of thoughts and ideas I never had before started to flow into my mind. Like an alter ego was trying to talk to me. Trying to make me doubt myself.
I guess that means you didn't know about it. But then you found out.
Yeah. There's a link between me and that space station. What if I'm not really human? It scares me just thinking about it. But I have to find out what's going on.
So you need us if you want to reach the truth.
I can't do this by myself. You can print my body, read the system, hack computers. I can't. The only way forward is to ask for your help. Will you help me?
Well, I feel like garbage. I should trust Bugin more often. Ghost, are you sure about this? You're probably not going to like what you find.
I'd prefer to face my origins rather than live forever with this uncertainty. I want to know who I am.
Then, let's continue.
Fucking finally.
Definitely.
Perfect. Then let's go. With any luck, the android will be in the same location you left it. By the way, I owe you one.
Ugh. Fucking mouse. Yep, there it is. Is all my shit still on? No, I need to turn it back on. Of course.
Bugin,
Yes, here I am.
I've been looking forward to coming back to this body again. It makes me feel at home.
I'm glad you like it. It's good to have everything back to normal.
I have to say, slipping into poorly made hunks of junk was the second worst part of saving Jacker. The first being walking like a Naka.
I think the worst part for me was having to fix my car.
Oh, sorry about that. I hope it wasn't too expensive.
Don't worry about it. I'll never be able to thank you enough for what you did.
Ghost, Jacker here. Next step is to find the entrance to the server room. It has to be close.
Copy that. I'm on my way.
So yeah, Ghost is starting to be a little bit self-aware, and on top of that, how many of you just kind of foresaw that, oh, she doesn't really know she's a Naka, she's probably just basically a human that's been programmed for service bit that they did. We need to continue this way? No, I'm not sure. Yeah, this way. A bit of extra health. Probably be better if I actually like went down there and healed, because for whatever reason. Okay. Strange. Because for whatever reason we still have the damage that we took. Where's the last little bit though? Is it over here? Yeah, it is. But, yeah. So just a small thing about game design, do not pad your games. Most consumers probably won't notice it, however, some will. And this is one of those some. Because I fucking noticed it. The padding on this was kind of ass. Which is unfortunate because it's actually, like, a decent game. Up until... Wait, why are all of my secondary weapons off? Like the beam, the mine gun, and then the shotgun. Now they all have to reload, god damn it. I believe that is our destination. In a shop. Hey, it's free. I get the feeling that's the final boss. You know what, let's backtrack a little. We can go down here, and then this way. The final boss is probably going to be like some gigantic monster with ghosts, with the central server strapped into it, so whenever Ghost actually defeats it, it'll put her offline, and the ending's probably going to have some cheesy shit where they hooked up Ghost specifically to a server, despite the fact that it would require them recreating her from scratch, and it would be basically like reintroducing yourself to her. And of course, she'll remember everything despite that fact. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. That's the general feel that this sort of shit gives. And well, I can forgive the cheesiness. It's games aren't really known for their stellar writing. If you want good writing, go for like The Witcher, Dark Souls, those ones that are known for having good writing, and even then it's really just decent. Just having a coherent story, it's not even having a good story. Although The Witcher does have some good stories, I will give you that. And Dark Souls isn't really cohesive, it's more just... It's there, and it's surprisingly deep, however it's also kind of ass. There's a lot of logical inconsistencies with it. And just without certain facts that are not there, it's difficult to... And of course this opens up again. Let's turn our dragon back on. Why do we only have one drone? There we go. Is this a new area? No, it doesn't look like it. Those are a lot of brains in jars. Why are we going up so high?
Houston, I'm in. It's dark in here. Are those LEDs? There are a lot of small lights everywhere.
Ghost, those LEDs are from the servers we came here for. Get over to one of them and connect the comm device.
I'm on it.
So, if I recall correctly, the way this is meant to be is that, Ghost was sent here to infiltrate the Nakamura servers to figure out something. That's a boss. to figure out how they did all their shit.
What? What the hell is this? They're brains. Millions of them.
Victor!
Ava 13. You have no idea how disappointing it is to find you.
That's what I am, Victor? A brain in a glass jar?
You should have never come here. I clearly ordered you to quit.
Damn you, Victor! You knew! You knew and you kept it a secret! Just so you could use me as your slave!
I
Psychopath,
enslaved
anyone?
you. I freed you from being a petty servant. I converted you into an agent. And this is the way you thank me? By disobeying me?
I don't answer to you anymore! Consider me off your team!
It's too late, Ava 13. You've seen too much. You give me no choice but to sacrifice you.
Oh, that's a lot of dudes. That is a lot of
Are you
dudes.
planning to kill me, Victor? Nakamura tried that already, but my body can be reprinted, and you can't destroy my ghost form!
You underestimate me, stupid girl. Does the number 17823 mean anything to you?
What?
Of course not. This number turns out to be the serial number for your brain, which, is here, in this room.
Fucking called it.
Such a strong and powerful chassis, and such a free and untouchable ghost, but such a weak and defenseless brain.
No! Stop!
Goodbye, Ava 13.
And dead.
What? Where did that shield come from? What the hell is happening here? Dr. Musashi!
I will not let anyone harm my brains.
General Yamato here. Drop that shield. Now, Dr. Musashi. That's an order.
Those brains are under my administration, and you're not my superior. Therefore, I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Heh.
You will regret this, stupid old freak.
Oh, I have to go. Let me drop a few presents for your robots. Bon voyage!
Oh, hi. That's a lot of damage.
Disable that damn shield! I want this brain destroyed!
At once.
Told you, final boss time. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Victor is attempting to hack the shield.
Can you stop him?
No, I can only delay him. But I can do something better. I can hide her brain. Each brain has a serial number. If I scramble the serial numbers around, nobody will ever know which brain belongs to Ghost.
Please hurry.
So I have to wonder,
We have to save
are these
him.
brains cloned,
Houston,
or
what's
are
going
they
on?
collected from
What's happening?
carcasses
What should I do?
slash corpses?
Ghost, I'm fighting against Victor's hackers to save you. I need you to be near your brain as much as possible. The longer you're away from it, the less I'll be able to delay
Oh.
Victor.
So I basically have to sit here.
Remember, stay inside the hacking
Oh.
area.
General alarm for the entire space station. Destroy the invader.
Well then. This is going to be... Oh, hey. Oh, wow. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And it's a boss rush. Or not even a boss rush, it's just a minion rush. Please no. No thank you. Wait, what? It walks! It fucking walks! Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, kind sir. Fuck you, kind and gentle sirs. Please, stay away. Stay away from my brain. Be gone. Okay, now this part is actually pretty cool. I do like this part. As cheesy as it is. It is a fucking bullet hell, though. Oh, Lord. That's unfortunate. Okay, now that's bullshit. Hurry up and get back! Oh, shit. This is bad. This is very bad. Oh, this is a station-wide alarm. Okay, then. This is most unfortunate. Hello. Hello. Hi. I'm afraid I need to be elsewhere. Hi. Hello. Hi. I was totally thinking they'd pause it there for me if I were to, fuck you. That one leaves behind trails. Hello. Hi. Oh, does it only reset back to half? I think I was actually almost done with it. Was the nice part. Unfortunate bit was that I am very bad at dodging. Let's get our dragon out. Hi. Flee. Jesus Christ, will you stop this? Cease. Cease. Cease, you sluts. Cease. I said cease. 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 Cease, you sluts. Fuck. Shit. Balls. Ah. I cannot do this forever. Jesus Christ. So many things. Hit. I don't do enough damage. Fucking hell. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And of course I have to make this run back every time, which resets our progress. I legitimately don't do enough damage. That pisses me off more than it really should. Goodbye. Yeah, it resets our progress every time. And I legitimately do not do enough damage in order to actually kill things fast enough. No. 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 Be gone. Okay, get up the thing. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. It throws way too many enemies at you, though. And the fact that we didn't get a skill point for the last thing pisses me off way more than it should. Not now. Not now, robot. Not now. Not now. Not now. Not now. What now? Not now. Not now. Jesus Christ, these things are tanky. Why do they do so much fucking damage? Why are they so tanky? Why are they so goddamn tanky? I legitimately do not do enough damage in order to actually... The salt. The salt is real, my friends. I legitimately do not actually do enough damage in order to kill things fast enough for their spawn rates. There is no way to kill things so that I can actually... this is not pleasing to me. There's no way to kill things fast enough to keep them from killing me. I may actually need to turn down the difficulty just to deal with this. Lift. Thank you. And the shield will recharge as we're going. And on top of that, you have to hold out for so fucking long. I don't actually mind the timer. The timer's not bad. It's the spawn rates that are fucking me over. That and the damage. Those giant, tanky, mine-laying son of a bitches, those guys do not take enough damage. And on top of that, those guys are fucking way too accurate. And granted, I can, like, insta-kill them. The amount of damage that is being thrown around is just so fucking ridiculous. On top of that, there are those spinny fuckers. Would you fucking stop? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, legitimate. I only need to hold out for a little bit longer. A little bit longer. I was so very nearly there. Motherfucker. And I can't start, like, right next to the damn thing. Oh, and it goes back so fucking quickly. I hope you like salt, ladies and gentlemen, because it's flowing tonight. Or today, or whenever the fuck you're watching this. See, the thing that I've realized is that I am actually starting to use healing items kind of preemptively, and the reason for this is because there's a station-wide alert, I take damage on the way there. I have the chance to deflect it, that's fine. Because it's a station-wide alert, I take damage on the way there, and because I take damage on the way there, I have less health than when I first went into this boss with. On top of that, the spawn rates are so fucking fast, and granted, there is a skill to decrease spawn rates, and it might actually be a required skill to beat it on this level. However, there should not be required skills. The point of having a skill tree is to have options, to have different ways to play the game. Ow. Oh, hi. Hi. Hello. Hello, my friend. No rockets, thank you. Oh, and those shieldy fuckers. Let's not even talk about those fucking... Would you stop? I cannot heal fast enough. Okay, just need a little bit longer. I cannot fire. I cannot fire. It was right fucking there. Why? It was at the end of the damn thing. It was at the fucking end. And of course, by the time I get back, it's already going to be fully back, like right here or some fucking bullshit. Because of course it is. Because they made this walk so long that it would reset you, no matter how much. They might as well have just paused the damn thing. For all the good it did, they might as well have just paused the damn thing. Because yeah, might as well just pause the fucking thing. Or just turned it off. Like, it's very obvious that you're not allowed to lose. Because look at this, it's not fucking moving. And I think hacking speed actually does affect this. Just, there are so many factors here that are so damn fucked. Oh, I should have gone with the talent that makes enemies drop healing items. See, I need healing items. Small EMP. Let's see. There's that item. What does this do? Small EMP that 3 seconds after being activated generates an electromagnetic wave dealing 30 damage. Jack of shit. This to try killing it instead of you. That's actually kind of nice. Let's put that down. Of course, my ass aim can't actually. Game? It's at the end. Let me win. Game? Why? Why am I not being allowed to win? I have defended the thing. Allow me my victory. Ow. Please no. Why am I not being allowed my victory? Thank you.
It's done! Ghost, your brain is safe!
Brain serial number changed, unupdated. Initializing storing routine.
What the hell is happening? What's the meaning of
That's not even going to be the final boss, is it?
that damn brain? Track it! Track it!
Goodbye, murderer. I don't want to see your putrid face ever again.
Thanks, Jacker. You saved my life.
You're welcome. We're even now.
Ghost, that's fantastic. You're alive.
Yeah, I can hardly believe it.
Congratulations, man. You did it.
Jesus, my hands are still shaking.
What are you doing now?
I'm sending something to free robots that'll be a massive headache for Nakamura.
Videos of the brains? That's going to spark some serious problems.
Done. You were right, Boogan. She wasn't an algorithm, but a real human brain.
Yeah, she's a very interesting person.
Jesus, it must be shocking to find out that you're just a brain connected to a machine.
But she's a person after all. At least she's not something synthetic made by
Well, she kind of is.
Do you think she suspected she was an algorithm?
Nah, I'm not sure. Let's ask her.
Ghost, now that it's over, we have something to ask you. Ghost? Ghost, do you copy?
She left. Why? Where?
She almost died and also found out that she's a brain in a jar. Who knows where she could have went?
A few days later, because we need to add in additional padding.
A new scandal rises against the Nakamura Corporation. Free Robots reveals that Nakas are not controlled by artificial intelligence, but are actually controlled by human brains. The evidence that started everything is a video received from an anonymous source, which shows thousands of human brains somehow connected to a machine. Are Naka's human brains? Is the video a fake? More information, more news, tomorrow at the same time.
Minutes 5 will tell you how Trump did it. That's the fucking end of the game. Thank God! Oh, this game was so padded. At the beginning, it's honestly a decent game. It really is, so long as you are fine with the fact that it is the same game that could have ended hours ago for the amount of gameplay it had. 50 years ago, Betha Miller was on the brink of death. Medics could do nothing to save her. As a last resort, she was cryogenic to preserve her brain. Her head ended up frozen and forgotten in a negative 40 degrees Celsius warehouse. 40 years later, working in secret, a brilliant scientist from the Nakamura Corporation, Dr. Musashi, managed to rejuvenate a frozen brain by maintaining it with a liquid full of oxygen and essential nutrients. After a few years of investigation, Dr. Musashi and his team managed to decode the neural connections of the brain and connect the consciousness to an android called a Naka. That's actually a pretty nice-looking robot. The success of the project allowed Nakamura to purchase cryogenics in secret, becoming the new owner of millions of frozen brains, and with them millions of future Nakas. So they are actually human brains. I thought they were synthetic. Nakamura decided to keep the Naka docile and sell them as servants. The Naka's memories were erased, and they were injected with a mysterious orange fluid that Nakamura Corporation developed. She, along with 19 more Nakas, were produced by a mysterious trafficker known as Victor. His agents managed to alter the configuration of the orange fluid for their 20 Avas, becoming more skilled, more intelligent, and in some cases obtaining the ability to connect and disconnect to any android at will. A few years later, Jacker Bugan stole a disconnected Naka and transformed it into a combat robot. She temporarily given to Jacker for an exorbitant price, broke it into a Nakamura space station. Didn't manage to finish the rest of it. After stopping the flow of orange fluid, Ghost's mind started to wander. She soon realized she is a cyborg and rebelled against her owner, Victor, who tried to kill her by destroying her brain. Armed with her memories and the help of Jacker, she managed to save her brain. Shocked and confused, she went to settle things with Victor. There's going to be an aftergame for this shit, isn't there? Nakamura Corporation was investigated when Jacker submitted his recordings of events to the authorities. Nakamura's leaders and managers were imprisoned, and all Nakas were set free and declared human. This is bullshit. There would be a huge civil unrest. Ghost captured Victor and turned him over to the authorities. He was imprisoned and retrieved all of his belongings, and relieved of all of his belongings. After dealing with Victor, Ghost only wished to go to one place. Hi. Oh, hey. We're in the workshop, aren't we? We actually finally get to run around it. Hey.
We're broke, my friend. We found nothing to copy, nothing to sell.
We're geeks, man. We don't need money to be happy.
Bugan, I have something to confess. It turns out that I need money to be happy.
Why? You can hack everything we need.
We need, not I need?
Of course, man. We're a team, aren't we?
Technically, yes.
What the hell?
A team? Come on. You're just two geeks with no money that played too many games by Kojima.
Ghost!
Do you know this was made before Kojima was fired?
What if we call us Ghost and Geeks?
Geeks and Ghost.
Ghost and Geeks.
There's two of us and one of you.
Come on, gentlemen. Ladies first.
I guess. I'm not going to do it, but fuck it. I might as well. Sweet Jesus. So yeah, that was Ghost. It should have ended hours ago, but it didn't. It was padded as fuck. I would recommend it if you don't mind the padding. However, if you do, then no. I sadly would not recommend it. It's a decent game. Roundabouts. It's a good Metroidvania. Time killer. There are better Metroidvanias out, but if you like the sci-fi thing, go ahead, I guess. Anyway. So this was Rabbit. This was Ghost. Fucking finally over. That last bit made me so salty. Thankfully, our items came and saved us. I finally actually used all of those things that I had been collecting over the entire damn game. Some of you were probably shouting at me. There's probably more shit in the New Game Plus. But, I'm not going to be playing that. Because this game is long enough without New Game Plus and shit like that. So yeah, this has been Rabbit. I'll find something to replace Ghost's slot. But for now, I hope you have a better time than I did. And I'll be seeing you next time with more RimWorld, more kobolds. For now, I'll find something to fill the slot. Probably Darkwood. Darkwood's trending right now, so there are probably others that have covered it, and I cannot promise that I'll be very good at it. I'll probably scream like a small girl, but I'll at least put it up on the channel, see if you guys like it, so on and so forth. Anyway, enough of goodbyes. Goodbye, finally.